We are at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the 24th and final race of Season 2 of the SCRL Rainbow Dash Truck Series. The 15 of Riley Spurley will be leading us to the green flag. Start beside him is the 17 of Tim Randolph. Points leader Marcus Sanchi comes into this race with a 29-point lead over Jonathan Rains. Marcus Sanchi will be starting way back in 33rd spot. Mathematically, we have 9 drivers that can win the championship. Marcus Sanchi, Jonathan Rains, Keith Stevens, Al Lagacy, Connor Thunder, Jay Jefferson, M.A. Croach, Luke Rainey, and Kevin McHugh. It's been a very fun and exciting Season 2. In the last race, we had, I believe, the closest finish in series history. Colin Jabberg winning in a last lap pass over Keith Stevens, and he won by 26 tenths of a second. So it was an awesome race at Phoenix. How will Las Vegas handle the Truck Series? This is the inaugural event for the Truck Series, and hopefully it'll be a good race. And hopefully you all have enjoyed Season 2, and yeah. Without any further ado, here's the 24th and final command in this season.
Drivers, start your engines!
It's been a fun, exciting season, but we are at the season finale. All good things must come to an end, and who will write their name in the history books as winning the season finale and also the very first race here at Las Vegas? Looks like no one's having any problems. Kevin McHugh, there he is in the 52 truck, has the biggest deficit of all the challengers. He is exactly 180 points behind. So he has to win. And for everybody else to have problems if he wants to be the champion. We have 2 drivers of the 9 that are competing for the championship that has won a title before. Jonathan Rains and Al Lagacy. Speaking of Al Lagacy, he will be trying to win a championship for the 3rd time for the Lagacy family members. Al will be starting way back there, just barely in front of Marcus Sanchi. So who will win the race and who will win the championship? We will find out in 27 laps. Pull them belts one more time because we are racing here at Las Vegas for the very first time in Truck Series history. Pace truck is in. And there's the green flag. We are racing here at Las Vegas. Riley Spurley with a great jump going off into turn number 1. Luke Rainey makes a dive on in turn number 1 to take 2nd place. Into turn 2 for the first time. Down the backstretch under green conditions. Riley Spurley dives down low. He wants to lead the very first lap in the Truck Series history here at Las Vegas. And a final turn. Heading to the line. Riley Spurley will lead the very first laps here at Las Vegas. Cam Nixie is now in 3rd, trying to go around Luke Rainey for 2nd. Still trying to get the spot. There's Keenan Bush. No, excuse me, that's AJ Jones. A new paint scheme for this race. Driving the Team ASE sponsored vehicle that Keenan Bush actually does drive. It's the same sponsored. They're sharing the sponsor for this race. Who is the highest up championship contender? Kevin McHugh. There he is in 6th spot. Whereas Riley Spurley is continuing to pull away from the rest of this field. Riley has 1 win in the Truck Series. That was earlier in the season at Evergreen. He's trying to double down. Cam Nixie also has a win at Portland. Luke Rainey, a win at Nashville. AJ Jones, 1 at Sears Point. There's Tim Randolph, winless this season so far. Last chance, Grayson Ace Video. There's Andrew Croach. The first driver to win twice here in Season 2. Nick Kennedy in the 64 truck making a three-way pass, trying to at least. I'm surprised we have not yet had a caution yet. Raleigh Shirley Tube leads another lap. Here comes Cam Nixie. Cam looking to write history, trying to become one of 3 drivers that have won 3. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, Brian Fox, Charlie Foos, Kyle Metz, Connor Thunder, championship contender. Oh, that is not good for Connor Thunder. And Caleb Coach has damage. Does Keenan Bush have damage? No. Well, there goes one contender. And we got a new race leader, too. Cam Nixie in the 22 truck. And then there were 8. Well, we'll take a look and see what brought out the first caution of the day. So here's the cause of the caution. Brian Fox in the 33, our winner of Martinsville, running in the 12th spot. Set the mechanical brakes in that truck. He goes down trying to get out of the way, but Joe Jefferson is in his way, ironically enough. And Joe spins out Brian Fox. So that triggers the initial caution, so that's not bad enough as it is. But normally when you spin out, your truck or car will go down the track and come back up. And this is no difference. And oh, the 98 barely misses, and then the 19 unfortunately gets involved. The 99, the 7, the 2, the 10. Then Connor Thunder backs it into the wall, then it gets tipped over by Kyle Metz. So the first 2 or 3 races in the season, we had a truck flip over, and in the season finale, we have 1 truck flip over so far this season. Well, in this race. Pretty bad for Connor Thunder. Championship contender looking for his first ever championship. Not really how he wanted to end the season. Charlie Foos, winner at Nazareth. His day is done. Brian Fox as well. We back it up a little bit. Brian Fox came very close to taking out our points leader, Marcus Sanchi, because Sanchi is right here. And Sanchi is barely able to avoid by a couple of trucks. Al Legacy, championship contender, he almost gets involved, but barely misses it. I mean, barely. But Connor Thunder, that is fortunate. And he's not the only one that took a hard hit. Backs it up. Bam. Charlie Foos with a big hit as well. So Connor Thunder is our first championship contender who gets taken out. Well, that is it. For the cause of caution, we will take you back to the restart. And we are back. The 61, Charlie Foos, the 8, Caleb Croach, the 33 of Brian Fox, and the 19, Connor Thunder, all out of the race. So Connor Thunder will not be our Season 2 champion, so that means we have 8 drivers that can now mathematically win the championship. Cam Nixie is our race leader. 2nd is Raleigh Shirley Tube. 3rd, Luke Rainey. 4th, AJ Jones. 5th, Andrew Croach. 6th, Tim Randolph. 7th, Nick Kennedy. 8th, Kevin McHugh. 9th, Oscar Isaac. And 10th, Grayson Acevidu. The highest up in the championship contenders is Kevin McHugh in the 8th spot. Championship points leader Marcus Sanchi is in the 25th spot. His closest challenger, Jonathan Rains, is in 11th. Pace truck is in. And Cam Nixie leads him back to the green. Andrew Croach wants to go now, but you cannot pass before you get to the line. Now you can. And And he's going to lose a spot to Tim Randolph, heading off into turn number 1. Cam leads him off into turn number 2. Here comes Riley Spurley back. He wants his lead. Wants that second Truck Series win. He also wants that feather in his cap, saying you won the very first race, the inaugural race at a track. There will only be one ever winner. Whoa, Luke Rainey goes wide. He almost took out Cam Nixie, and Riley Spurley will lead yet another lap here at Las Vegas. Which I think it's stupid that they added another race to this track in real life for the Cup Series. I think that was stupid. They should have gave Road America a Cup date, but I digress. Riley Spurley maintains his race lead. Luke Rainey takes over second. Tim Randolph now in third. Riley Spurley leads yet another lap. Whoa, Cam Nixie with a great run trying to pass Tim Randolph and Luke Rainey. Three-way battle for second place. Kevin McHugh still the highest in the championship contenders, but it's not going to help him any because he's got to win if he wants to get that maximum points. So he's got the biggest deficit. Spurley 2 leads yet another lap. Here comes Tim Randolph in the 17 truck. Nick Kennedy trying to move up past Andrew Croach. We got a truck that's trailing the field. Actually, two of them. Jack Lagasse and Cal Metz, who survived that big crash but has a lot of damage to his truck. So unless everybody wrecks in front of Cal Metz, he won't win this season. He needs a miracle right now. Make that a super miracle. Andrew Croach is trying to move up to third. Croach trying to score his third Truck Series win in one season. The most ever is 2 in the HPK back in season 1. And Rodney Croach as well this season. And Andrew, of course, as well. Trying to go for his third. And Tim Randolph will not lead that lap, but he will have the preferred line. And he takes over the race lead. Heading down the back stretch. Still pretty much single file up front. Nick Kennedy trying to go for fourth. And he completes the pass. Here comes Andrew Croach for second. He's still fighting side by side with Spurley Tube. Look at Nick Kennedy. He wants second. Oh, he almost made contact with the 87. But he backs off a little. And they're about to lap Jack Lagasse. Lagasse has not had the success he had in the Busch Series. A dismal season for him, as well as Al. Well, can't really say Al because he's still going for the championship. But Al is way back in 27th. That will not win him the title. Especially if Marcus Sanchi is right there in 18th. And Jonathan Rains is right there in 9th. That might give Rains the title. Maybe. Maybe. We won't know until we tally up the results. Tim Randolph leads. 10 laps to go here at Las Vegas. Andrew Croach closing in. Look at Joe Jefferson in the 5. He is determined. His last race this season, last chance to get a win for the Jefferson family. Jay came into this race as a championship contender, but Jay is not really doing that well. Way back in 32nd, so Jay's championship hopes are slowly fading away with each lap that goes by that he does not gain any spots. Oh, we got a caution. Oh my God. Our championship leader, Sanchi. Oh my God. Nick Kennedy's involved. Cam Nixie, Oscar Isaac, Kyle Metz. Well, he got his caution that he wanted. Not as many drivers are damaged. Look at the hood of Sanchi and the rear of that truck. That's going to be huge aerodynamic problems for that truck. Oh boy, championship implications big time. And Tim Randolph is our race leader. We're going to have less than 10 laps to go when we get this race restarted, maybe less than 5. Oh, let's take a look at the second caution of the day. They were doing good for so long, but they can only do it for so long before trouble happens. Nick Kennedy, let's see what happens. They're going 4 wide in front of them. Nowhere to go, really. And they caught lap traffic, the 62. Contact between the 64 and the 52 trucks. Kevin McHugh. And, A.J. Jones barely avoided that. Nick Kennedy gets spun out, and Alexander Rowe gets damaged. Cole Nixie does. Comes back across the track. Oscar Isaac. Hard impact by the 6 truck. Wow. Then Cam Nixie gets involved. 43. 21. But the big picture, or the major thing that's going, is the 43 Marcus Sanchi just trying to survive, just ride around, hoping to avoid the crash. He picked the wrong lane. I mean, there's just nowhere to go. I mean, Alexander Rowe came up the track and he hit him head on. And then Tony Newman, nowhere to go, runs right into him. So Sanchi's chance of being champion just took a huge hit, about as huge as Oscar Isaac's hit when he hit the wall. Which we haven't done this in a while. Let's go on board of the 6 truck, Oscar Isaac, a former winner in this series. Hard impact by Nick Kennedy, and then bad enough, harder in the outside wall. No safer barriers there since this is 1996. So Oscar Isaac's season is over. Maybe Alexander Rowe, maybe Cam Nixie, maybe Marcus Sanchi. Ugh, that was ugly. So we might now only have 7 trucks that can mathematically win the championship, considering what happens with the 43 truck. We will clean this mess up, and we will take you back to the restart. We are going to restart this race with 4 laps to go. The 29 and the 6 are both out of the race. Our points leader, Marcus Sanchi, is in 30th spot. Just trying to survive a slim chance of being our champion. Jonathan Raines has the best hope right now. He is in 5th spot. He came in only 29 points behind. That will give him the championship, maybe. Well, I mean, it should, depending on who everybody else is. Tim Randolph is our race leader. 2nd, Joe Jefferson. 3rd, Andrew Croach. 4th, Luke Rainey. 5th, Jonathan Raines. 6th, Jimmy Potter. 7th, Zachary Fitzwater. 8th, Sebastian Torres. 9th, A.J. Jones. And 10th, Derek Edison. 4 laps to go to determine our champion and our winner here at Las Vegas. Pace truck is in for hopefully the final time. Back to racing, and truck's going, you cannot pass. No passing. Now you can pass. Joe Jefferson wants that race win. If Joe can pull it off, this will be his first Truck Series win. Jonathan Raines going for 3rd, just for extra insurance. You never know when you might need it. Still battling for the lead between Joe Jefferson and Tim Randolph. Let's go back and, yeah, Sanchi's truck is destroyed. He's not going to, there's no way. Joe Jefferson, our new race leader. 3 laps to go. If a caution comes out, we will go green, white, checkered. So that's Marcus Sanchi's only chance. If there's a wreck, he stays on the lead lap. you might be able to gain some spots. Maybe. If we have a caution, that's a huge if. Run through the field. Jonathan Rains up to third. Luke Rainey trying to go for the lead. This will be his second win if he can get around Joe Jefferson. 2 laps to go this time by. And our Season 2 will be officially over. Andrew Croach going for 4th. What a way to end his season. Jonathan Rains just riding around. He doesn't have to push the issue because he knows he's in a great spot right now to lock up the championship. This will be his second title if he can maintain for the next lap. No caution, white flag, 1 lap to go for Joe Jefferson. Does Luke Rainey have anything for him? Who will win the race? Who will win the championship? Joe Jefferson into turn 1 and into turn 2. Jonathan Rains goes a little bit wide, but that's all right. Trying to get a run. Down the backstretch for the final time. Single file. Joe Jefferson will pick up the biggest win of his career. And I think Jonathan Rains will be the champion off the final turn. Joe Jefferson scores his first Truck Series win in the season finale here at Las Vegas. What a race. What a season. So here are your race results. Joe Jefferson wins in the season finale to score his first Truck Series win. 2nd, Luke Rainey. 3rd, Jonathan Rains. 4th, Andrew Croach. 5th, Jimmy Potter. 6th, A.J. Jones. 7th, Tim Randolph. 8th, Derek Edison. 9th, Zachary Fitzwater. And 10th, Kevin McHugh. Points leader Marcus Sanchi finished way back in 33rd. I believe that will not give him the championship. I believe Jonathan Rains will be our Season 2 champion, I think. If mathematically everything is how I think it is. Tough day for Connor Thunder, Brian Fox, Caleb Croach, Charlie Foos. Well, that concludes our Season 2. We will take you to victory lane for the first time and for the final time this season, Joe Jefferson. So here are your point standings after the 24th and final race of Season 2 of the SCRL Rainbow Dash Truck Series. Jonathan Rains is our Season 2 champion. He won the title by 72 points over Marcus Sanchi, who was involved in a wreck, struggled, and finished way down in the standings. Well, the results, Jonathan Rains, a winless season, but he hoists the biggest trophy of them all at the end of the season. He is the champion. No wins, 5 top 5s, 8 top 10s. Marcus Sanchi, no wins as well, but he had 3 top 5s and 8 top 10s. Kevin Stevens, he had 1 win, 2 top 5s, 6 top 10s. 4th, Al Lagacy came up a bit short, trying to give the Lagacy family member their 3rd straight championship in league history. Al had 1 win, 3 top 5s, and 7 top 10s. Luke Rainey, 5th, 1 win, 5 top 5s, and 9 top 10s. 6th, M.A. Croach, 1 win, 3 top 5s, 7 top 10s. 7th, Connor Thunder, no wins, 5 top 5s, 10 top 10s. Kevin McHugh, 8th in points, 1 win, 2 top 5s, and 8 top 10s. Jay Jefferson, 9th in points. He had a winless season, so he won in Season 1, but did not win in Season 2, so a winless season. No wins, 5 top 5s, 8 top 10s. 10th, A.J. Jones. He had 1 win at Sears Point. He had 4 top 5s and 6 top 10s. 11th, Zachary Fitzwater. He had a winless season. Still no wins in the Truck Series. 4 top 5s and 5 top 10s. 12th, Sebastian Torres. He had 1 win at Flemington. He had 3 top 5s and 5 top 10s. 13th, Andrew Croach. 2 wins on the season. 4 top 5s and 6 top 10s. 14th, Rodney Croach. He had 1 win, 3 top 5s and 8 top 10s. 15th, Grayson Ace Video. He had 1 win, 4 top 5s and 6 top 10s. 16th, Caleb Croach. He had 1 win, 5 top 5s and 5 top 10s. 17th, Jacob Bishop. He had 1 win, 3 top 5s and 7 top 10s. 18th, Evan Rudd. No wins on the season. He had 1 top 5 and 7 top 10s. 19th, Oscar Isaac. He had 1 win, 1 top 5 and 6 top 10s. 20th, Alexander Rowe. No wins on the season. He had 1 top 5 and 5 top 10s. 21st, Keenan Bush. Not a good season for him in the Truck Series. No wins, 4 top 5s and 7 top 10s. 22nd in points, Cole Nixie. 1 win, 6 top 5s, 6 top 10s. 23rd in points, Derek Edison, our Heartland Park Topeka winner. 1 win, 2 top 5s, 5 top 10s. 24th, Tony Newman. No wins, no top 5s, and 8 top 10s. 25th, Joe Jefferson, our winner at Las Vegas. Gained 4 spots in the last race. He had 1 win, of course, 3 top 5s, and 5 top 10s. 26th, Max Anderson. No wins, 3 top 5s, and 6 top 10s. 27th, Greg Lee. No wins, 4 top 5s, and 7 top 10s. 28th, Jack Lagacy. Not a good season for Jack. Trying to win a Busch title after he won a truck title after he won the Busch title. No wins, 3 top 5s, and 5 top 10s. 29th, Cam Nixie. 1 win, 5 top 5s, and 8 top 10s. 30th, Jimmy Potter. No wins, 4 top 5s, and 5 top 10s. 31st, Riley Spurley. He had 1 win, 2 top 5s, and 3 top 10s. 32nd, Nick Kennedy. No wins. He had 3 top 5s and 5 top 10s. 33rd in points, Kyle Metz. No wins, 1 top 5, and 4 top 10s. Everybody after that was a part-timer, Colin Jobberg. He had 17 starts, and he had 2 wins, 5 top 5s, and 6 top 10s. 35th in points, Eli Bright. No wins, 2 top 5s, and 6 top 10s. 36th in points, Brian Fox. 1 win, 2 top 5s, and 5 top 10s. 37th in points, Tim Randolph. No wins, 2 top 5s, and 6 top 10s. 38th in points, Nia HPK. She had 1 win, 1 top 5, and 3 top 10s. 39th in points, Bulldog 67. No wins, 1 top 5, and 2 top 10s. And last in points is Charlie Foos. He had 1 win at Nazareth, 1 top 5, and 1 top 10. Now we go to our general stats. Most starts, that's all the same because everybody. Most wins, Andrew Croach and Colin Jobberg with 2 apiece. Everybody else with 1. That 1. Most top 5s, Cole Nixie had 6. Caleb Croach, Cam Nixie, Colin Jobberg, and Connor Thunder had 5 apiece. Most top 10s, Connor Thunder with 10. Luke Rainey with 9. Cam Nixie, Jay Jefferson, and Jonathan Rains with 8. Most poles, it doesn't matter because we skipped qualifying. Most laps completed, Al Lagacy with 668, Marcus Sanchi, 661, Oscar Isaac, 649, Jay Jefferson, 647, Grayson Ace Video, 645. Most laps led on the season, Colin Jobberg with 63 laps led, Grayson Ace Video with 50, Caleb Croach, 41, Rodney Croach, 38, Andrew Croach, 34. Most miles completed, Al Lagacy, 539, Marcus Sanchi, 535, M.A. Croach, 524, Jay Jefferson and Grayson Ace Video, 521. The fastest average speed was Richmond, which is a surprise, 117.400 miles per hour, won by Colin Jobberg. The slowest average was Evergreen, 43.898, won by Riley Spurley. The biggest margin of victory was Colorado National Speedway, won by, I believe, Nina HPK, right? Looking at my... Yes, it was. I was right. The closest margin, of course, Phoenix, where Colin Dryberg won in the last lap pass over Keith Stevens. Most lead changes was Phoenix, of course, the second to last race, 6. Most leaders, Phoenix, of course, with 6. Most yellows, North Wilkesboro with 7. Most, trucks running, all 40 at Richmond. Most DNFs, North Wilkesboro with 15. So that officially concludes Season 2 of the SCRL Rainbow Dash Truck Series. Hopefully everybody enjoyed all 24 races. If you did not, I don't know what to tell you, because we had entertaining races, we had last lap passes, we had big wrecks, we had drivers flip in majority of the races, and we have a winless champion. Now, I'm not sure if that's good or not, but yeah. So that concludes Season 2 of the SCR Rainbow Dash Truck Series. Jonathan Rains is our champion. I'm not sure when you will see us next, but until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track. And yeah, that's pretty much it.